What's up, everyone? Welcome to Squigonomics. Today I'm just gonna do a quick, I say quick now, but just a little unscripted kind of painting setup slash work like collection tour thing. So I'm just gonna get started right away here. This is where I do most of my work. There is kind of a lot going on here, as you can probably see, but I keep all the essential stuff here, like my paper towels, wet palette goes in and out of the refrigerator, cutting mat, mug with the water. I have my paints up here, mostly Pro Acryl stuff, mostly perfectly color coded, metallics on that side, got my skin tones on this side, and then I've got like some of my more essential classic Vallejo colors up there. I'm a big fan of the Army Painter metallic line, so I do have a bunch of those up there as well. That's the main part of the painting setup. Keep all my essential Citadel stuff down here, mostly just shades, null oil, a little bit of contrast. Those are, in my opinion, the only like really essential Warhammer / Citadel paints. But let's see here. I've got my speakers here so I can kind of prop up my little iPad and kind of go to town just enjoying like a show or a movie or something while I'm working on my projects. Got a little cup holder with some, some little makeup sponges for painting. I use this makeup brush for dusting. Usually keep all my brushes down in this cup. Most of these are going to be either your Monument or Winsor Newton Series 7. Phenomenal brushes. 10 out of 10 would recommend. I'll start talking about the actual minis that I have going on the table here in just a second, but these are just some of the ones that I have that don't really fit in there. Like I'm due for a little bit of a reorganization. So there's just some extra stuff hanging around. That is the glaze and wash medium. That's an essential product. Then I've just got all my little glues down there. A couple of painting handles floating around in various spaces of the desk. Give you a little zoom out there. This is what it looks like from where I'm working on my projects most of the time. Now, on the topic of the projects themselves, I'm gonna try to hold my arms steady a little bit here. This is my kind of current project. I can go in detail on any of this stuff that you guys tell me that you're interested in later on. So if you just comment, tell me, hey, I would love a video talking more about those Iron Warriors and how you did them, or let's see, like these Red Corsairs and how you did them, or whatever it is. I'm a big fan of Chaos Space Marines, as you could probably tell based off of all this, my little Forge Fiend. I've got a bunch of Red Corsairs that are in various stages of progress up here. A lot of this stuff is kit bashed, or like just even like small head swaps and stuff. Like that guy's fully completed and I'm really proud of him. I'll show you guys the back of that. He's got a little, let me just hit the zoom button on the camera. He's got like a fully stolen Salamander Power Fist, which is, I think, awesome. But yeah, I've got a bunch of Chaos stuff in various stages of completion. Some of this stuff these are my chosen. Some of these I don't think I'm gonna show. Maybe I'll do a little tease. I am no stranger to kit bashing, and this is probably one of my favorite kit bashed models. God, hold the camera steady. This is a legionary with heavy melee weapon. You guys have never seen, I'll pull him down here for you. You guys have never seen a model like this before. I kit bashed it from a legionary, obviously, and a Hellbrute fist that I attached on there with like green stuff and sprue goo and all that crap. it's not fully painted. I'm gonna be honest. If you watched my first video, you probably saw. I hate painting all the little belts and nonsense and all this crap on the infantry guys. So, as much as I love the models, I despise painting these. The kit bash ones that I do, they inspire me to really drop the hammer and kind of get working on them, but stuff like that, Let me zoom back out here. So I've got a big old desk here, and I was kind of trying to hide it at first, but I meant to zoom out there. It's got layers on the top. So I'm gonna start, before I go on that side, just show you guys this Imperial Fist stuff that I've got. These guys, they're all just base coated. That's a Titus. They're all just base coated. I have, like I said, everything is in various stages of completion. Like these guys are base coated. They've got their basing paste. Some of them have like their base layers on their trim done. Some of them are completely done, like this beautiful little fellow. We've got my little Terminator chaplain up there. Little squad of 5 Terminators. Some intercessors. And then back into the Chaos Army. These are my kit bashed, let me zoom in. Cultist Gretchen. I'm a big fan of little goblins, but I'm a big fan of chaos too, so I wanted to find a way to implement goblins, Gretchen, Grotz into my chaos army. So these guys, I can make another video going into detail at a later point, but they all have custom chaos armor that I designed. I say designed, but it's kit bashed from the feet of raptors to make each of these little grots a shoulder pauldron. And then those are just my regular cultists, just a 10-man squad there. Now, right above that, I have got my Terminators. My color scheme, I do plan on doing a video kind of explaining the lore behind my army a little later on, but it's like Neo Sons of Horus. So they've got a kind of dark tone Sons of Horus color scheme, dark Sons of Horus green, a little bit of a rich copper rather than gold. They've got that Eye of Horus on their shoulder pads. And then I've got my boy Abaddon, front and center, still wearing that Sons of Horus color scheme as well. Yeah, so then I'll go over here. Some mutilators, work in progress. This is a Emperor's Champion that I kit bashed into a Chaos Lord. I wanted it to be like Garviel Loken from the Horus Heresy. So my army is kind of like a what if Horus Heresy style thing, which again, I can make a video talking about that later. So just want to kind of give you a look at what I've got going on up here. Then I've got my Demon Prince fully painted there. Oh, did not mean to zoom out there. Got some Possessed. A lot of this stuff is unpainted. I've got a beautiful Hellbrute up there. And then just stuff in various states of completion. That's my kit bash lieutenant with combi weapon. And then just some pretty much just yellow little men up there. That's pretty much the setup. In terms of collection-wise, that was a pretty rudimentary glance. I am gonna do a little pan over to show you just how disorganized I am, because I'm sure that you guys are gonna love this. But this is my kitchen table. We've got some tanks right here, some old school mutilators. That's a black coach from Age of Sigmar. That's some terrain that I've been working on. That's a whole ass Chaos Knight Now I'm gonna take you to another part of my home. This is another kit bash I was working on. It's a Leviathan Dreadnought with a Helldrake on his arm, right alongside just some more like half-finished terrain, some more miscellaneous little tanks and stuff like that. And then for the last thing, I'll show you my drawers of miniatures. So kind of broad, zoomed out kind of look. I've got a bunch of, let me hit a light here, my bad guys. Some Troggoths, a Vashdor that's not finished. These are some Cult Marines that I've been working on in their Heresy colors. There's just some more Age of Sigmar stuff in there. These are some Beast Snaga orcs. And then some Gloomspite Gits in this bin. A lot of them also not finished, obviously. But I do actually have a fully finished Spearhead plus some more in here. So if you guys are interested in seeing or hearing more about these models, then you just comment below, tell me, and I'll be happy to make a video kind of talking about that. But I just kind of keep everything organized in these little plastic bins. These are from Target. They're pretty cheap. I think it's like $10 for one of the like triple sliding ones or whatever. And in here, some more Chaos stuff. We've got some Nurglings, some Beastmen, some Traitor Guardsmen. I almost called them Cultists. This is actually just a full bin of Cultists, like 20 or 30 Cultists in there. And in this one, we've got some Cultists, some literally unprimed Chaos Spawns, Kit Bashed Hellbrute, Venom Crawler, Berserkers. These are all kind of old school models now, but there's some classic Chaos Space Marines up front there, some classic Chaos Terminators here. These are classic Possessed models back there, and then some just Raptors, or no, I'm sorry, Warp Talons, but not the new ones. This drawer is actually empty. Here we go. This drawer is full of Emperor's Children stuff. I started this army, and I think I've changed my mind about the color scheme. Initially, they looked like this, and I do love the way that these models came out. But I'm leaning more towards going for this Heresy era purple and gold thing. So, you know, as we get more into this journey together, you guys will probably see more of that. Then down here I've got, this is just some Age of Sigmar stuff. I've got some Skaven and some Hellsmiths back there. And then I've got some Star Wars stuff. I haven't been as into the Star Wars stuff lately. I'm pretty all or nothing when it comes to my hobbies. So these guys are, I haven't seen much love for a while, but I'm still pretty proud of the work that I can do on these guys. This guy in particular, I absolutely love. Oh yeah, and then this stuff is mostly just primed. And then I'll give you guys one more last look at the rest of my various miniatures, mostly Star Wars stuff. Just kind of off in the corner here. I've got like a fully painted clone army. Same thing, but for droids. This is kind of where I started the hobby, like 3-4 years ago, miniature painting. So they're not my best looking models, even the fully finished ones, but I'm still pretty proud of what I had accomplished back then. Now in this drawer, I've got just like some tanks and stuff that I made for that original army. And then over here, I've got, these guys are Star Wars Shatterpoint, more Shatterpoint, more Shatterpoint, fully finished. If you guys are interested in seeing that, let me know in the comments. I'll pull them out. I'll do like some nice camera work. Some Battletech stuff that I've painted, but not based. And then some Wookiees that I have not painted, and some like Black Sun and Pike operatives that I have not painted. I'm gonna go back to the home station for y'all real quick now. Give you guys something pretty to look at as I kind of wind down on the video here. Thanks for coming to the channel. Thanks for watching. I'll say I was really shocked that my first video actually got like any reach at all. But thank you guys for everyone who watched the video, everyone who subscribed to the channel and all that. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video. And again, if you saw anything that you want to know more about in this video, I'm looking for like topics and stuff. I'm going to start like a big old list of topics and videos and stuff to make. So please comment below. Tell me what kind of stuff you want to see from the channel, even if it isn't necessarily related to this video. Just tell me what you're interested in seeing, and I will try and show it to you guys. And then if you guys do have any tips for a setup, like a camera setup for painting, this is my chair, a camera setup for painting at a station like this, please give me tips. I've had a terrible time trying to figure out how to paint and also have like a really nice camera setup at the same time. So please comment any tips that you guys have down below. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for the video. So thank you again for watching. Go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.